Oh gosh, you better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas.
There we are. That's me. Now you are desktop audio. I'm surprised we're not, though. But, yeah. Why isn't that on?
Are you ready for another
No, that
best
looks like
offer
you.
sale at TNT Amusements?
Hello?
It's going to start soon.
Hello?
This is our
Okay.
preview screen. Yes,
All right, that's me.
Good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best
We'll
offer
go.
sale
Both
coming up?
mics are working.
Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks,
Oh,
because
God, it came
on
out.
your telescreen in front of you
Oh, we're ready,
is gonna
aren't we?
be
Bruce,
our
hit
greatest sale of all
transition.
time. Of course,
They
I'll say
can
that
hear
for the
me.
next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Steven, please!
Hey, guys. We couldn't hide that one.
At least you kept it clean.
I did keep it clean. Hey, guys. It's 1 minute to 7. And we're up to the best offer sale. And I left all the papers in here. It's 3 of us helping tonight. Just 3.
Only 2 helping.
Well, that's true. Why sort of help? I'm helpless.
You're going to have to help tonight.
My Bruce is here. Michelle couldn't come because she is actually, you said she's on her way back. Is that right?
Oh, she actually just got in probably about a half hour.
Okay. So she went to, this isn't good. I don't see all the papers. Oh, no, here we are. 1, 7. You good. Okay, I found them, Bruce. We have a lot of stuff to cover tonight. And guess what? I have some really exciting news. We're going to be having a Good Friday sale, and I'll tell you why. Joe has to be out of his rental place, the place he's been renting for 35 years. I rented a 26-foot truck. Bruce, can you give these? This will be for you and Terry.
Yep.
This is the script. Wednesday, we are going to get thank you, sir, the mother load of mother loads. I mean, the mother load of mother loads. And that'll be Wednesday. That means we are going to have tons and tons of stuff to sell you. And we're going to do something special on Good Friday. I've decided I'm going to try to dump stuff in quantity. So if we have a bunch of circuit boards that I can't test, like, 30 pole positions, we're just going to sell them all. So save your money. You're going to need it. We'll see what happens. I have no idea what we're going to find, but we will be filming it. I think I may do live. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So it'll be Wednesday, noonish. I'm renting the truck, picking up the truck about 10 in the morning. We're going to drive over there. The whole crew here. We're only leaving Linda here. We're all going over for this adventure at Big Joe's. Lenny, will you come too? Lenny's going to come Wednesday. So my Lenny is going to come out too. So he told me he's going to come out. There are no holes in the plaid shirt, Ryan. I was reading at church today, so I had to at least have a good shirt on. I still have my jeans, though, but, I had to do that. And Vintage Arcade Gal, lots and lots of mothers. A mother load. Right, Lenny? Lots of garbage. And, a lot of good stuff. I'm glad to see everybody is joining in. I can't control the video chat. So I actually can look here. Retro is here. Arthur, Joystick Rick, Creative Authority, James Byrne, Spyro, Puck Chucker, My Chuck, Gators Games, Arcade Alex, DJ Michael. God, we have a lot of people. Acid Rain, Josh, Support Law Enforcement, which is Chris, Patrick, Sarah, and of course Lenny and China, Stoned. I'm stoned in, and my daughter Tammy is here. Tammykins, you're there. Good, that's good. And Todd has the best. I do have the best crap. No, I don't. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay. Our party is leaving now, and we had a lot of people tonight. I think there were almost 40 adults. We've had over 25,000 parties behind me in our showrooms up front. 25,000 in 35 years. I had to think about that. 35 years. And of course, it's Erica's birthday today, Robert. Of course I can give it. Absolutely happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Erica. Happy birthday to you. And thank you, Stringer. We're actually going to order pizza. I'm going to have, whatever you want. Hoagie or...
Pizza's fine.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take...
They did give us hoagies from this party.
Ooh, even better. Oh, good.
Cheese and then turkey and cheese.
Well, listen, here are the rules tonight. The rules are we're going to sell games 3 ways, or parts, 3 ways. The best offer is the original system. You keep bidding on the left side of your screen. You don't see anything there to bid yet. You have to be registered. Notice at the top of the screen, YouTube added a wonderful pinned comment. So I put at the top, if you haven't registered, this is the time to do it. Terry, can you check too? I approved everybody up until about a half an hour ago. There may be new bidders. If you're a new bidder, you're going to have a $300 maximum. Okay? But if you're already registered, we have almost 1,550 registered bidders. Yes, they should all be in. How many are watching? We got 98. Part 1, best offer. Part 2 is what the Gauntlet Legends poster is going to be. Okay, so part 2 is in fact a price I came up with, and whoever hits the buy it now button first gets it. And then part 3 is you have to guess what I want for the item. Now this works to your benefit because it's actually kind of fun because some people bid too much and they never win. They win nothing. Some people bid too little and they don't win it. If somebody guesses it right on or right above, the next price above will get the item. So if I ended up wanting $50 for something and somebody bid 25, 30, 45, 50, 60, 80, 100, 125, whoever bid the 50 will get it. Isn't that something? Tony, thank you. And we will. We will use it tonight because the 3 of us are going to go out to Apple Craps afterwards because everything else closes early. The first 2 items of the night. And then we're going to get started. By the way, we're going to bill you at the end. Don't worry about paying. Chris, thank you. Chris says he wants to have a belly like Uncle Todd. Isn't that kind? Not! This is it. Look. This is a Gauntlet Legends poster. We found this. The top of it has a couple tears in it. Okay, but the rest of the poster seems fine. It is rolled, not folded. Look at how big it is. It's huge. And we actually sold a giant game in the showroom. Ralph, thank you. I won the Twippy. I have a clip to show you later of that. Pardon?
You want a hand with that?
Well, I think everybody gets the idea. It's original, obviously. Slight damage at the top, but you could tape it, and once it's framed, it'll be fine. If you'd like, I can sign it, which I don't suggest, and B, I can fold it. Oh. Anyway, gold, here it is. Whoever bids highest, and thanks again for all your donations so far. Buy it now. I'm sorry, buy it now. So here it is. Here's the price. Does anybody want it for $15? Sold. Okay. So Nick H gets it for $15. See how easy it is? You have to have ready for the button. We don't. Okay. Next item. I sold this at one of our. You know, this is best offer sale 50. And darn it, I had a video and I forgot to upload it celebrating our 50th best offer sale. We started these because of COVID, you know. And thank goodness all you guys managed to keep us in business. Oh, by golly gee. This was in the auction along with some other stuff, and the guy never sent me the money. It was an overseas deal, and he thought it was too expensive to ship. If we ship overseas, it's not cheap. So if you're bidding from overseas, it's not cheap. This is a reproduction. It's made to look old, but it is not old. It is new. And it ejaculates, like that, into the catch-all here, a coin. Now, it looks like the boys had some fun. They had some stuff left in here. I think this was like 2 years ago. They had a battery, a little lithium battery. We'll put that in. Oops. It's hard to see unless it's in slow motion, but inexplicably, it goes in every time. It actually went in there. See, it came out the bottom. So no matter what you put in this, it dumps it in. And, of course, you can give the money to your little one, your wife, whoever. Look at that. Now, what we did, what was this? This was a...
Buy now.
This is a buy it now. And I actually had paid a lot of money for this, which was probably foolish. But it comes a time when something's got to be sold. It's the same price we sold it for, and then the guy never paid. What's the price, Terry? Does anybody want this for $40? Done. Chuck, you got it. Thank you, Chuck. Now, you all recognize my Chuck. He buys a lot of stuff from me. He bought the Transporter, the Bad Girls, Led Zeppelin, Limited. It was a limited, yes. Was it? It was. Really nice stuff. Well, the next item we have... Oh, Bruce, did he go to the toilet? Okay. He went to have a good... he went to use the bathroom. The next item, Kurt found. It was up on a shelf. It's a game called Dance Freaks. It's a dance game PCB, logic board cage. It powers up with some kind of an error message on the piece of wood. It has the cartridge in it, the Dance Freaks cartridges. It's a JAMA. And the best part is, I'll show you. Let me first power this up. Brucey? Master Bruce. He has to turn the camera so you can see it. So while we wait for Bruce, my Bruce is coming. It's going to also come. Oh, Terry, can you switch it to the next item?
It is on the next item.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm sorry. I saw the reserve. Bruce, can you turn to the television set?
I can.
And then, because I'm going to show you the booting process. So I can hear it. Oh, crap. We got a reflection. Darn it.
Big reflection there.
Yeah, there we are. That's better. I had the brightness up earlier. So this is what happens. Can you see what it says, Bruce? Do you see?
I can't really read. I see the positions of the stuff. It's all
Okay, it says N, so it's doing version now, CD-ROM. CD-ROM, God. And then I think it comes up, here it is, it's loading. So it's putting the checksums in. And then it says the RAM is clear, booting is complete, now initializing RTC data. I'm going to guess the battery's dead. So, anyway, what we're going to do, then it says checking. It gets to a certain point and stops. Now, PCB Junkie has a high bid on it of 50. Now, I want to show you what else it comes with. This chrome heavy light bulbs. They're inside, there's lights pointing in two different directions. Oops. Well, they slide in. They bolt in, too. So there's light fixtures. Oh, you know what? These are just sitting here. They're not attached. So these went on the cabinet. And when you look inside them, they have halogen bulbs. So these point down at the dance pad. These are included. They have bulbs in them, or bubs. So that's what you're going to get. So for $50 is a high bid. Now, you're up in Canada. Do you really? This is going to be expensive if you want everything, because the box is heavy. But that's it now. So we have the countdown timer has started. We have 11 seconds to go. It looks like PCB, you're going to buy this mess for $50. I think it's it. There's a flux capacitor that goes with it. Sold. So we got the lights, and we got the cage. We never opened it or looked inside it. Have no idea what's going on with it. But it is officially sold. And it's a wonderful thing. Terry, is the tablecloth off upstairs?
No.
Okay. So we need to get the tablecloth off.
I got it. Let me.
So I can get this stuff out. And then we will move on, won't we?
Huh? Could you give me a
do they have it?
So I can get this stuff out. And we will keep things rolling here. There we go. Because we have more crap to sell you. And I do. Oh, Bruce, could you get me a Pepsi Zero? I'm on a diet. Mortal Kombat. Video game PCB and soundboard. Both. And they are tested and working. We tested both pieces. There's no cables between them. But we want to dump these in the worst way. It is they're both clean as a whistle. And I think this is the first time I've offered to sell both a Logic and soundboard at the same time. We usually sell the soundboard separately.
You want one?
Yes.
What?
A Zero, maybe. So you're going to be getting this. You're also going to be getting this. Two pieces that are working. And I will have them stamped too. If there's a problem, we can take care of it. But I put my honesty stamp on these. I have to. It just keeps everybody happy. Actually, I don't think it does. Oh, wait a minute. Did I miss another donation? I think I may have. Let's see. Retro Ralph, Tony, Chris. I think I got everybody. And Stringer Films. Thank you very much for your donations. I'm so sorry. And then, yep, I think I got everybody. Anyway, can you cock the camera over so they can see? Or do we have a picture? Yes, we do. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now, I don't have the cables to test the sound, but Kurt did. So everything works, as you can see. So, and you know what? We're up to 140 viewers, which is very nice. And Terry is going to start the countdown. Now, remember, you're getting two things. You got 20 seconds to make a decision. You're going to get a soundboard that is worth, the soundboard alone is worth 100. And you're going to get a working logic board. The logic board's worth 200. And guess what? It looks like Tim is going to get this for 100. Oh, no, Acid Rain has jumped in and made 185. Now, if this is your first time watching our telecast, the bidding automatically resets back to 20 seconds. This isn't one of those incredibly long, boring. How long did oh God, 1 minute you're waiting and then somebody puts a bid in there, you reset it at 1 minute. Well, you got 20 seconds here to make a decision. I think 20 seconds is enough, don't you, Bruce? Yeah. And all the bidding will lump everything together at the end. So you don't have to worry about paying for anything until we send you a bill. And we'll figure everything out with the shipping. If you overpay, if we end up finding out we got a cheaper shipping, we will give you back the money. Anybody here will know we've sent money back. Fast Driver is at $220. And thank you, Chris, Support Law Enforcement. Chris was here 2 weeks ago at our last best offer sale. No, it was a month ago.
Dad, I'm going to pause it again.
Why?
Because Tim had 2,000 on there. There we go.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
I deleted
Yeah, I don't think Tim, I would take the 2,000.
Maybe he's being generous tonight.
That could be. PCB Junkie said $5 bids for the next
Mark from
10
Canada's
minutes.
on.
Mark sent me a lot of money. A lot of money. Actually, Mark, no, I had one single sale larger than yours. My biggest sale was like $44,000. So, Mark, you're next. One sale. I love him. He's so good to me. It's very good. And yes, thank you, Chris, again. And Todd P is here, and Braden, and it looks like Acid Rain. You got a great deal. 2 boards for $240. You probably saved yourself, Bruce, what do you think? Probably saved $50, $100.
Oh,
On eBay it would be more.
works.
Can you put this out there too, please?
It works.
It does work. Okay. I found 6 people like these manuals. I found 6 more that are really neat, in my opinion. A lot of people don't think anything I do is neat. But you know what? They can all pound sand, can't they? Let's see, this is 7. Let me just get the right item. These are the cameras. Okay. What is 6? 5 is the manuals. Oh gosh, we have 2. You know what? I probably have them marked wrong. All right. Poster is done. Yes, the poster goes out. Good. Thank you, sir. Now, right here, we have 6 classic manuals in beautiful condition, originals. All right. Atari Football. It is very thick. All the schematics, everything. And it's clear. You don't have to look at those ugly pictures. Now, this is probably the least favorite, a Clax. But this also has all the manual, all the schematics and everything. Final Lap 2 also comes with something fascinating. I want to show you something. Look at this. This is a bulletin, and it was received by Mondial. He was a distributor here that went bankrupt on May 28th, 91. They all did, yes. Limited adjustment range of 4 volume control potentiometers. The problem exists only in games with serial number 0001 to 0250. So the first 250 machines have a problem. It says the symptom, volume setting difficult to adjust or fine-tune. The solution, wait and hear the solution, replace the 4 existing 5K ohm potentiometers. Procedure, contact with one of these, your local Namco distributor, and they will send to you. Isn't that nice? They're going to send to you the potentiometers so you can solder them in. But you have to put in 100 ohm potentiometers, not 25 ohm, or 5K. 100 ohms. Ooh. Anyway, that's fascinating, isn't it? It's not really, but anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. A Cyberball manual with the ride-along schematics. Now, usually you see these bozos will get $21.99 for this and another $5 or something. You get both.
After the sound cables included.
No, there's no cables. It's just the circuit boards. Who asked that?
Acid Rain who won.
Acid Rain. No, it didn't have any sound cables. Yeah. Gravatar. It needs a volume control too. So that's basically a direct fit. Here's something really neat. Everybody can say a Gravatar, and everybody could include the fat, thick ride-along package, but no one can give you the recommended spare parts for your Gravatar. The decal for the control panel overlay, $32.56. Now, why isn't it 55 cents? The monitor bezel is $11.62, and the smoked plexiglass on the front, $34.56. Now, here's the biggie. The picture tube, 19-inch color, is a bargain at $376, and all of the EPROMs are $50 each. I should order these spare parts. I'll order all the EPROMs just to have them on hand. Then there's a wiring update. And lastly, there's a pretty useless picture, but the PROM is $17.40, and the static RAM is $21. This is 1981 money. It's a lot of money, isn't it, Terry? And guess what? Firehawk is the high bidder. And finally, Crystallized Castles. You can start the countdown, Terry, including the ride-along operational schematic package, first printing, the supplement. So there it is. Do we have any other interest? It's just Firehawk. Firehawk, I think you're going to get a good deal on these manuals. And I think you just did. Sold to Firehawk. And we're up to 170 viewers, aren't we?
Nothing good on TV.
Well, I'm on TV.
Yeah, you're streaming.
You were going to say I wasn't anything good, weren't you?
No.
Okay. We are now up to an odd thing. We're cleaning up in here because I have to transform this. I got to make this into a studio on this side. That side, the packing area. We found a bunch of brand new, never used security cameras that were going to be from my old system. And I now have a 4K, which we actually just used to help the FBI find a guy cutting catalytic converter off of our truck, one of the trucks. The cameras are very nice. This is a package. Can you zoom out a hair?
Zoom out.
Good. Okay, here's a box. There's all these cables. This box has, looks like 2 cameras. All right. And mounting screws and long cables, I guess. And then this box is another camera system called Aniki or something. And it looks like 4 cameras in this. So it looks like 6 cameras in this box. And then there's one more thing. And where is that? Here it is. This was with it. But I don't know what's in here. Oh. It's this thing. It's a Z-Mode. And then there's 3 more cameras in here. These are itty-bitty cameras.
Those are the ones you put in the bathrooms, right?
These... That was creepy. It's got some... Maybe these are used. Okay, but anyway, braided is the high bidder. The others are new. These boxes were new. And this system, we have 95 from CUDA. So I don't know if this is related to the system.
It's like a
But
switcher or
it's like a
controller.
switcher. I don't know.
I think you have to flip
But
the ball
anyway,
to
you get
dedicate
all this.
to a model.
And we can ship this UPS. That's the cheapest way because of the weight, because they are heavy. And it looks like we have a purchase from CUDA. Thank you very much, young man. I appreciate it. And do we have 2 item 7s? No, we don't. Okay, no. Okay, no, we're okay. This is heavy, sweetheart. There we go. Okay. No, I got it. We have 3 PCBs. Now, I've priced these, I think, at a steal. Okay? I think. And I think, oh, Terry. Let me see, where are they? Oh, here they are. Wait a minute. Here we are. All right. I think these are priced really great. They all work, have crystal clear pictures. They're just not like the greatest games on earth, but they're all JAMA. So we will plug them in one by one. Now this is, I think this is the Arlington. This has a great soundtrack to it. Listen. So it's like a horse racing game, obviously. So I have no idea how it plays. But anyway, that's one. The second one is a game kids go bonkers for this game. U.S. Classics. I can't keep a straight face saying that. That's just mean. U.S. You heard him say U.S. Classics, didn't you?
I think it's out of focus.
I can't focus that.
Well, I have to turn down the... No, I just have to turn the brightness down. And I may have to turn the focus knob, but...
Do we have to press the button in the middle of the knob?
No, there's no X. It's on automatic, I think.
Okay. Because it's focusing on the light at the top. Here.
Yeah.
Anyway, there we go. So that's that one. And lastly, wait till you see the price. So I think somebody's going to want these. The last one is an odd one. Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf.
Fighting golf.
Fighting Golf. Oh. Color looks like crap. I don't know. The color doesn't look great, does it? Anyway, I don't know. All right, let me try to focus it. It's probably out of focus. Oh no, it's the camera actually. If you push the button on the front, it'll automatically refocus. Yeah, good. There it is. I don't know. Terry, show the price. I'm flustered now. Does anybody want the 3 boards for 100? Oh, God. Oh, it is. Good. Chronic got him. I think the board that looks like it'd be the most fun is the Arlington Racing. So, but good stuff. Thank you very much, young man.
You don't have a number 8.
Yes, there's no number 8. What happens is Jillian has one little bug in the system. I accidentally deleted number 8, and then I can't type in the 8 and put it in the same place. I could put it at the bottom of the list. So we just skipped number 8, and we went right to number 9. This is a little miniature work of art because this is something we rarely would find intact. In my opinion. I'm trying to see where the rest of the number. There's 10. Yeah, okay, here they are. This is a Wells Garner. Here they are. Here they are. I was trying to get 3 things so I don't have to keep getting up. A Wells Garner neck board. It came in a box. What makes it odd, it was sent to Eastern distributors years ago. Fragile, handle with care, a purchase order number, and Chicago, Illinois address. Both companies are bankrupt. Bruce, can you zoom in because I'm going to show the neck board too. So both companies are gone. Both Wells Garner, they lost everything, and so did Eastern. Eastern actually sold the rights to their place to Betson. Betson absorbed Eastern and the employees. Unfortunately, they ended up dumping most of the employees. I should be keeping an eye on our Howie is there with Todd is more like a lawn chairs jockey, I guess, for Arlington horse racing. Anyway, inside the padded envelope is this beautiful little work of art. Look at this thing. It's crisp and clean. It has the clip. See, there you had to solder the high voltage anode to the little nub, and then this snaps on and holds the wire in. There we are. It's so beautiful. Kurt wanted to step on it and make a video, of course, crushing it. And I said, no, I want to sell it. Phil, you're the high bidder. Start the countdown. Let's see if anybody... it's just such an oddity. By the way, our best offer sale in 2 weeks is going to be offering monitor chassis quantities. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you, Liana. Congratulations on my trippy win. Yes, I do love it. Thank you very much. I was so proud to win. Phil, you won it. You won this beautiful work of art. And it is. It really is. It's really nice. We are up to 50 records. Now, everybody likes this portion of our presentation, don't they, Terry? Now, the record that's not included, I keep this here, because Leslie Gore actually had the nerve to record. Now, she did the song, I'll cry at my, it's my party, cry if I want to. So she also made 2 more crying songs. Just Let Me Cry, and of course, Judy's Turn to Cry.
Well, you know, once they hit upon something that sells big, they just hang with it.
Oh, poor old Leslie. Anyway, that's not part of the... I kept that because I thought it was so precious. Anyway, we have an extraordinary group of records. They're like brand new. This is Big Top, Del Shannon's So Long Baby, and The Answer to Everything. Look at this odd wrapping. It's wax paper, Bruce. God. I'm going to go through them as quick as I can because everybody gets upset and my haters go nuts. Touch Me All Night Long. Ooh. The 7-inch mix. And then the hot mix is on the other side. That's Kathy Denise or something. Def Jam.
Kathy Dennis.
Oh, this is Beastie Boys. That's the record group.
You're getting some newer stuff lately.
The Beastie Boys. Well, the Beastie Boys.
Kathy
There's some
Dennis,
older
so
crap in
she's
here.
disco.
She is? A Tone Lock. Ooh.
Tone Loc?
I thought it was Lock. Wild
Tone
thing.
Loc.
Tone Loc. These records are like brand new. Brand
They're
new.
original pressings.
Friends. It's by Weenie. I don't recognize that. This is Barkays, The Freak Show on the Dance Floor.
Really?
Lovers Should Never Fall in Love. That's true. Lee Michaels. Oh, Do You Know What I Mean?
Yep.
That's a great song. An old A&M Records.
You know who the A is on that?
No, who?
Herb Alpert.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the M?
A fellow named Jerry Moss.
I didn't know that. Look
Yep.
at that.
See,
You
look,
learned something. We have 168 watching, and you all learned something new. That's pretty neat. And we have a Leslie Gore, don't we? Hey Now. And Sometimes I Wish I Were a Boy. Ooh. I'll hold off on that. Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs. And When My Tears Have Dried. Oh my gosh, mine are never going to dry. Tone Luck. Yes, Paul, I like that. And then Puck said Tone Lock. But you call it Tone Luke or something? Loke. This is, the label came up. Billy Kramer and the Dakotas. The label unglued itself from the record. The Dave Clark 5. It's brand new, but the woman had the nerve. She wrote her name. Look at this. I'm going to make sure. No, this is another one. This is Terry Gates.
Yeah, she was on.
Is it Terry Gates?
Yeah, that's the same one.
That witch. I mean, she didn't even play them. The Crystals. I Love You, Eddie. Here's another one of those wax paper things. Bobby V. Walking with My Angel. Ready to Him. No, Run to Him. Here's another. There's some more of these things. I've never seen these in my life. Clyde McFadder. Clyde McFadder. You heard of him. The Night Has 1,000 Eyes. Oh, the night. See?
Don't try.
I won't sing it. Shelley Fabares. Johnny Angel.
Yeah.
Linda Scott with the Hutch Davis Orchestra. Starlight, Star Bright. Was there such a song?
I'm sure there was. It's on a record. That should be true.
Billy Vera and the Beaters.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he was beating. Peanut Butter is a one side, and At This Moment is the other. The Four Tops, Sad Hearts, and I Believe in You and Me.
Never heard either one of
I didn't either. The Time is the name of the group, and My Drawers. And The Bird. I wonder if this must be.
Yeah, more Stay in the Time. The Bird.
Yeah. The Bird.
The Bird was the hit.
That was the hit. Wow.
Yeah.
These are like brand new. Oh, another The Time. Jungle Love.
Yep, that was the hit.
Oh, wow. Wow. Like brand new records, folks. I mean, Patty Page. That's an old one, an old Mercury record. Hypnotized by Fabian. Where on earth did they come up with these records? In this James Darren, Valari. No, that's Valerie. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm off to join the circus. Dun dun dun. Gonna be a broken-hearted clown. Oh, now here's one. This is a 33 1/3 RPM demonstration, not for sale. Garland Jeffries, Escapade.
Never heard of them.
I didn't either. Miami Beach, there's 2 songs on this. Now, if you have a jukebox, did you know they made jukeboxes that automatically sensed the little hole, and they would switch down to 33 1/3 in the 60s? So you could have a double play. They called it extended play. So if you were smart and clever, you would put some of them in there, and then the jukebox lets you program them. So you'd have to pay 2 quarters to hear the extended play. A Culture Club.
Boy George.
That's, yes. And Barbara Roy,
Know who that is.
Gotta See You Tonight. The 4 J's.
No idea.
Here's another one of these discs. Baby, I'm a Star. Take Me With You. Duet with Apollonia. Oh, it's Prince. God, right? Isn't this nice? This is how the 45s used to come.
Not all of them.
Van Heflin. He was a movie actor, and then
No,
he
not
started
that
recording. Didn't he start? Was it Van Heflin?
Yeah, Halen.
Oh, Halen. Heflin. Halen. I know. I'm not stupid. Well, Howard Johnson. We're almost done, folks. Actually, we're not. Mick Jagger. Oh, look. Look at that. Now, isn't that nice? Smooth Criminal. I mean, how many of these color things exist? And then the record inside is like probably. I don't think it's been played. I don't think this witch played anything.
Probably have one favorite record.
Tommy Boy, by the Force MDs, Lionel Richie. Oh, this is from White Nights. Say You, Say Me, the title song from White Nights. Shalimar, Dancing in the Sheets.
You've heard that.
That is Footloose. Isn't that nice? Darlene Love. The Essex. Terry has signed this, that stupid witch. She signed that. We're up to 165 on this. The Great Beyond is the high bidder. Freddie Cannon, Tallahassee Lassie,
Freddie Boom Boom
on the
Cannon.
Swan label. Here's an old RCA. Skeeter Davis.
Country.
Is that country?
Think
This
so.
is an old one. Let me look. Brand new. Brand new, guys. She's a Fool. It's Leslie again.
Yeah, Leslie was popular in this.
She
band.
was, yeah. Del Shannon, Do You Want to Dance? This is All I Have to Give. This is one of those records where it got cheap and there was no paper label. It's like, it's printed on in color. It's actually no paper label. The Amy record label. Elvis Presley, I Gotta Know, and All Are You Lonesome Tonight? Should I sing that?
No.
No. Whispers. God, they keep coming. Midnight Star. Just a couple left. The All-Nighters, Smuggler's Blues. Oh, it's Glenn Fry. On the back it said the All-Nighters. So it's Glenn Fry. Yes, that movie, when the TV show. Sonny James, Young Love. Young Love. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Oh, no, it's just Smokey Robinson. No Miracles on that one. The Authority song, John Cougar Mellencamp and Pink Houses, the acoustical version. Paul Anka. And finally, Kenny Rogers with Kim Carnes, What About Me? So, Terry, we got 165. Will you start the countdown?
She's not here.
She's not here. Yes, here she is. She's cleaning up after that party. Terry, did they tip? How much?
100.
Come on, they didn't tip you 100. How much did you get, sweetheart?
100.
Well, we got 165.
They tipped me 165.
It's at 165 with 2 seconds to go. The Great Beyond has bought them. Thank you very much.
I think next time you do the records, you should bring Cammy in here to sing them instead of you.
That's an idea. How much would Tammy charge? 165?
I don't know. Is she union?
She could be. Okay. We've sold a bunch of these in the past. This is going to be a buy it now. These are brand new rubbers. This package is ideal if you collect mechanicals, not if you collect digitals. Because a lot of the rubbers in here are gigantic. But they're very expensive if you try to buy them.
If you can find them.
Right. So and if you look, we have 6-inch, 5.5, 4. There's a whole bunch of them. There's 120. Here's the price. Does anybody want them for $35? Phil. Again, Phil, how many rubbers are you? You don't have this many. My God, Phil. Thank you, Phil, but good heavens.
This is back now.
Now, here's another really weird thing. This is another buy it now. But these rubbers are of all sizes. Kurt found this when we were looking, desperately looking for the rest of those Mel Brooks tapes. And we found a whole boatload of these, this box full. It is full. There are all sizes. All sizes. A lot of the regular ones, digital, the smaller ones use. I saw 3-inch, but we saw smaller ones too. Anyway, there's a bunch. Yeah, I don't know how many. There's a lot in here. What's the price, Terry? Does anybody want this box for $60 sold? Okay. Chuck. There you go. Thank you, sir. It's we put the rubbers are good. I pulled them. They don't snap. They're in good. They're not rotted or anything. It's just that we just put brand new rubbers on stuff. That's what we're doing, and that's how they went out. Oh, listen, this is important. If you want,
sit down so they can see you.
oh yes, I should. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me figure. Oh, here it is. This is important, folks. If you want to be part of the freebie at the end of the night, the last thing we're going to do, where you can win, we have a bunch of stuff we're going to give away. You have to have a bid in. Now, this is the time to do it, because this is our first time where you can bid. If you don't think you're going to buy anything tonight, you can put in a bid of $0 or $5 or $10, because you're not going to win this for that or whatever. And that bid will get you on the map. So, in other words, you will be able to win at the end. But the deal is this. If you haven't purchased anything else the whole night, you have to be present to win. So, in other words, at the end of the night, which is going to be maybe around 9:30 or 9:20, you have to be here when we spin the wheel. And if we call your name, you got to respond with a chat, or you have to call me immediately. So, and then you win it. If you bid and bought something, you don't have to be here till the end. So, in other words, if your name comes up, like earlier, like a Puck Chucker, if he were to win tonight, he doesn't have to worry. He doesn't have to wait until the end to be part of it. He will get it automatically. So right now we have an Arkanoid board, and my man right here is going to spin Mr. Camera to show the screen. There it is. Okay? If the board is clean, it's actually dirty, but it could be washed. You know what? We will wash it and have it nice and white and clean, and I'll retest it too. Yes, Arkanoid was a big hit, and it's a great game. It's a classic, and
it's not easy either.
no, it isn't. Beautiful color. This runs on every system. You have to have the right controller, but this is the standard Tatio edge connector. So here it is. Now, oh, okay. Well, there it goes. That's exactly what I wanted for it, $100. Did we have bids above 100, didn't we?
Yes.
What Acid Rain won it, but what was the higher bid? I'm just curious.
120.
120? So, in other words, the guy that bid, he was willing to buy it from me for 120. And guess what? He didn't get it. But I'll tell you what, if anybody, I'll do. If anybody does want another Arkanoid board, I believe we have at least one more. I'll test and work, and I'll sell it for the same price, 100. So, thank you, baby. Isn't my wonderful girl wonderful?
Do you have the spinner controller for that?
I do not.
Yeah.
The spinner controller is the issue. But if you own an Arkanoid, you'd be wise to have an extra board inside the bottom of the game. Okay? You'd be wise. We're up to a burger time. This works. I wanted you to zoom in because this has one of my old stickers. We sold this game in 1999. And it probably, do you see, that's our sticker. And we used to circle what month and all that nonsense. We took it out of a game that got converted to a multicade. It did work, and I'll put our stamp on it, so I'll guarantee it works. Also, you can zoom back out. I can't test it. We don't have this tester, unfortunately. I wish PC Junkie would make one, but anyway, I'll stamp it with my honesty stamp. So if the board doesn't work, you can send it back. This one does have the factory sync jumpers. So they had a glitch in the board. You had to put the sync adjusters on it. Adjustments. Sync adjustments.
Timer.
Yeah, so she did start the timer. So Games Guys got that, and I'll stamp both boards. So if there's a problem, we will take it back. Okay, so I'm guaranteeing it'll work. Chris is our high bidder at 170. Games Guys jumped in. Everybody wants Burger Times again. Oh, God, they didn't. And now they do. It's a great game. If you need the original board or you own a real Burger Time, you should be best to put one of these inside your game and keep it while you can still get them. And we have, we're 166 viewers. We seem to be hovering. Sunday night seems to be a good night for these shows. But I'm dressed up because I was reading at church this morning. I had to. I'm not really dressed up. It's just a button-down shirt. That's it. I'm still in blue jeans. No, I'm out of suit and ties, unless I'm winning an award. Games Guys, the high bidder at $250, and it looks like you, young man, are the winner. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Isn't it nice when you can see what we're bidding on all the time? It has the item number. We talk about the item so you know what you're getting. If we can test it, we show that it works, or we guarantee it. Isn't that nice? And we're already halfway through our almost halfway through. We have a dot matrix glass next. If you own, this is a buy it now. If you own a pinball machine from 91 to 2007, that was the changeover year. This will work in it. It'll work in Gottlieb. It'll work in Bali, Midway. There's a slight burn-in it. Just a slight burn-in. It will not show on your screen. And we took this, I'm trying to think of which game it came out of. It came out of a Stern game because it's got the, I think this came out of the Family Guy that we just sold.
Price?
Here's the price. Does anybody want to give me $75 for this? Yes, he did. Phil, you need one, Phil? My goodness. Well, thank you, sir. Phil, you're going to owe me a fortune. Okay, we are now up to 10, count them, Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man, and Miss Pac-Man boards. Now, I'm going to show them to you. A lot of parts are gone, but they're not hacked. But some actually are almost complete. So this board, for instance, everything's on this board, and this board has something magical on it. I want you to see this. Okay. Bruce, can you show? I want to show him something about this specific board.
Okay.
This is missing one RAM. It's a Pac-Man board. But most important, I want to show you something. It's just missing that one thing. But here's what makes this board worth big bucks. Right here. See that? That's a chip that replaces that stupid satellite board. This is one of the first Pac-Mans. And that chip, then they came out with that stupid board that plugged in. And the same is true down in the other corner. See right here? This one. The same deal. That's a chip. And that's plugged in and it replaces the satellite board. So this means that if you put the RAM in, it doesn't work. Actually, I'll tell you what it says. Working Pac-Man for Cabaret. Well, that's what it says on it. We didn't test it because the two chips were missing. But it actually says working well, I don't know. Maybe it works if you put those chips in. Actually, God, we could almost take these two out and put it in there and try it, couldn't we? And we'll still sell it. Bruce.
Sir.
Could you do me a favor and move these two, while I show the other boards, into this board? Terry, it's my show. She just moaned. She pissed and moaned. No, hold on. So what I want you to do is this board is take 2 of these out, doesn't matter what order, and stick them in there.
Okay, they're
And
just RAM chips?
Yep, they're just RAMs. And while you do that, I'll show the rest of the boards so Terry doesn't get all pissy. And then you can still buy it. Okay? It'll still be in the deal. Okay, there's a junior Pac-Man. Oh, all the chips are in it. All the chips are in it, but it's marked dead, and that's marked by us, so it does not do anything. But there's nothing missing. It's not hacked. It's still mounted on the metal plate. Another junior Pac-Man, also on the metal plate. Now, this is interesting. This will go into a Miss Pac-Man because it's got the power supply. This one does not. Let me see. Right. Yeah, so this one doesn't have the heat sink, and it's not unsoldered either. This one's marked bad. Okay, Tim Dog is the high bidder. Terry, you're not rolling your eyes anymore, are you?
Yes.
Here's another one. All the socketed chips are gone on this one. Okay, they travel good this way. Another one. Looks like a nice machine socket was put on this. This one looks, the socketed chips are gone. Actually, there's a couple chips in sockets, and they're still there, but that one. There's only 3 left. Another one with socketed chips gone. Won't it be neat if that board works? And then we'll do the countdown, working or not. Another one with nothing on it except there are some socketed chips intact, but most of them. And last one, all the socketed chips are there, but it's been modified. It's a Miss Pac-Man without the daughter board. So it uses extra ROMs. So these are the graphics, and then these are the moving things. I think that's what it is. And all the RAMs are in it. So it's only missing the 2 daughter boards, the 2 little satellite boards, and the Z80. You don't need the other board for this. And in a second, it's going to be wonderful. We're going to see if the board works. And you will get... Now, to do that, I have to find the Pac-Man. By the way, this is going to be our last item of the night. So I have to dig around in here and find... See, I wasn't going to test it because we didn't have a Pac-Man that was set up. So I have a... If you're just tuning in, we are going to see... Crap. Darn it. My little satellite boards are falling. I think I have another box of these. Here it is. Yep, here it is. Isn't that great? Aren't I great? We still have 166 viewers. Interesting. We haven't... Oh, Terry, did you check and see if anybody else... Good. Did anybody else jump in?
Yep.
Oh, good. Thank you, sweetie. I'll tell you what, while we wait, Terry, why don't we run my 3-minute Twippy win? I won the Twippy, which is right here. Here's my Twippy win from the Pinball Festival. And here's how it happened. Go ahead, Terry, play it.
Oh my God. Are you guys ready for this historical moment? And the winner is Todd.
But I did, and I'm speechless. But I'm not. I'm still talking. But thanks again, guys. And we have a lot more videos coming, of course. I got lots in the channel. And mine is fancy and flashy as all these videos. But we do the basics, the eye pokes, the slaps. Keeping everybody laughing. Thanks again, guys. Thank you.
My very first interview I did was with Todd even before I was into pinball. And we were doing it on ER.
This is what I was wearing. I'll never win a Twippy. Do you know I bought this at the Pinball Expo in October, and I only charged it there, and it's played all day long on the original charge. I haven't plugged this in to recharge it. I couldn't believe it still worked. It's a really cute little thing, the program. So I was very pleased, and here it is. Here's my Twippy. I'm very proud. Does it look like it? And the best part is, one of my fans, Chloe Ann, who's Carrie Hardy's little baby daughter, his 5-year-old, gave me this too to celebrate with me with my Twippy. So there it is. I finally won. It took 5 years, my 5th try. How come I didn't win the other 4 years?
And if you wait 3 years from now, it'll be up in one of the best offers.
Oh, I'll be desperate. And look, there's even a hole to put your finger in, so I can march it around, see? Anyway, listen, you guys all voted. You're the reason I won this, because it was apparently, did you see? I was the only contestant, the only thing that whole night that people stood up for and clapped. I couldn't believe I had so many fans. Thank you very much for voting. You can zoom back out.
Was it a new shirt, or did you have holes in that one?
I brought 4 new shirts to that show. 4. And that was my Texas Festival badge. This will be in the next, probably in the next best offer sale. I always sell the lanyards, but that's not in this one. But thank you all for your support. That was really nice. It's very nice to win. Isn't it, Bruce?
I suppose so.
Where's the board, son?
The big stack?
No, the Miss Pac-Man. I'm going to show it that it works.
Oh, I just brought it back out there with the others.
Well, no, we're going to show them that it works, young
you're
man.
difficult.
Difficult? We want to show these people and see if it works because we're still up. Well, thank you very much. That's Alex. Look, it's still on. I got to figure it. I think I have to hold the button to turn it off. It's not going off. How does it go off?
Here you go.
There it goes. Thank you, sir. Okay, folks, will it work? So we'll plug in our adjustment one, like so, and then we'll plug this in. I don't know. I would have been better prepared. I heard a good sound.
It went poop.
Is there a picture?
Not yet.
No, it would have loaded by now. All right, let me push everything. All right, I'll turn it off and on and see what we see on the screen. And let me turn the brightness up.
Nothing.
No. Darn it.
Oh, one of the other boards will probably work. We just have to juggle around chips.
Well, that's aggravating because
Timer.
I was sure, yes, start the timer. I was hoping that would work. But anyway, you're getting 3 complete boards, a Pac-Man with those wonderful chips in it, and then the 2 junior Pac-Mans. So maybe 160 RPM. He's one of our regulars. It looks like he is the winner for $250 for the 10 boards. And once again, folks, you all know that when we bid on these, We're going to send you a bill tomorrow. It won't be tonight because we're going to head out at the end of the show. So we'll send a bill out after we calculate the shipping costs. And we ship either Priority Mail or UPS. We have 3 asteroids boards. I found 3 more. Now, one of them it's a dark green one. I didn't see many of these. I don't know why they were dark green, but it clearly says on it Joe Parts. Now, if I hold it up to the light, yes, somebody has sucked the chips out of this corner at the high voltage circuit. Okay, so those chips are missing. Oh, and I guess a couple capacitors. So this is probably the worst of the 3. So that's why we put 3 in, I remember now. The second one has some chips sucked out too, yeah. It's probably another parts board, folks. Oh, God, I think they're all parts boards. The third one also has chips out. They're nicely sucked out, though. So they're nicely removed.
Professionally removed.
Yes. So right now we have a $100 bid, so that's about $33 a board. They are not hacked. They were professionally removed by Joe's solder station. And Terry has started the countdown. And Joystick Rick is the high bidder. So we have 3 Ass Turds boards for $100. And it looks like, young man, you are going to be the winner. Yes, you are. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Terry, yes. Chris, who's support law enforcement, gave us 3 state trooper shirts, and Terry and Tammy have both been wearing them. I have not yet, but it's hanging up.
Will it get you out of trouble if you get pulled over?
It better. Chris promised I would never, ever be arrested. I would just say, you need to see Chris about this. Right, Chris? I said, right, Chris? Nothing.
He says he's going to be in on Friday.
Ah, you mean next Friday, right, Chris? Next Friday. It's Good Friday is going to be our big day. Okay. Right now, we have a tested working app. We tested it because we just sold an NBA Jam. We have an NBA Jam Logic and soundboard and the ribbon cable, but we don't have the other cable, the power cable. However, I can show you that the NBA is running like a dream. I hope it is. There we go. So it is loading. And we want to dump it. It has reached its reserve. So you're getting a Logic and a soundboard guaranteed working. We will stamp it with my honesty stamp. So as long as you hook it up to the right voltage, you'll be good. Oh, and I think he put a new battery in it. So as you can see, it's powered up. And of course, you can't hear it because we can't hook up the soundboard. But Kurt did verify the sound is working. And you can start the countdown, Terry. We have 20 seconds for you to make your mind up. You can zoom back out, please. 20 seconds. You got 10 seconds. Fast Driver is the winner so far. But somebody could outbid him in 2 seconds. But guess what? It's not happening. You are the winner. Thank you, sir. Fast Driver has won NBA for $175. Now, we're finished with page 1. Page 1 is done. Now we're up to page 2. Now, we have something interesting to sell. I have a few of these left. Atari Stools. Terry is going to play for you the video. We sold a bunch of these last week. I put them up on KLOV, and people went nuts for them. And we already shipped out 10. I have 4 more ordered. This is, I'm told, the last of them. Do you want to transition it? And we'll run the Atari Stools film.
Look, as tall as me. Do you know how many are here? Curdy, do you know how many are here?
1, 2, 3,
There-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's 8. Come over and
How
look.
many is 8?
Look.
8.
That's right. 8 Atari Stools. 8 more going out. I am the largest seller of Atari Stools in the world. That's right. So, I got the cheapest price. $150. You can have an Atari Stool, plus shipping, of course. But we ship UPS, it's pretty cheap. I have a few left. Good, thank you.
Huh. Good. We're back.
Check your doorstep,
We're back.
fatness guy said.
Check your doorstep. Oh, can you go out and look, Bruce, out front?
I can.
Okay. You know, we sold 60 of these stools now. 60. And we're down, he told me we're down to the bottom. Chris, thank you very much for another $2. I appreciate it. It's sold, too. So, but I do have a few left. I'm going to see if we have more. It's a beautiful stool. You'll never find it cheaper than $150. Never. This is not the fake one. The fake one, if you go online, do you see the registered? The fake one is at the top of the R. That is not an Atari stool. It is a fake Atari stool. So they put the register down there. Isn't that funny? Yes, these are real stools. Think of these as stool samples.
A lot of bumps.
These
Can
were
we
left
put some sound
over
effects?
from the disastrous sale of the Breakout. Wasn't it Break or Pong? The Pong was a disaster. It did not sell. They had too many stools. And Mike in Canada, oh my God! Chris! Look what Chris sent.
It's
Yes. Ham and from Domino's?
Can I put the buy it now?
Yeah, I thought it sold.
No.
Oh, go ahead. Hit this. Here's the price. It's sold. I thought the Great Beyond has bought it. Look. Bacon. Bruce. We're having... Here, let me pass this here.
hang on.
Well, thank you, Alex. Alex sent us 10. Alex bought the $400, that wonderful $400... Well, it wasn't wonderful, but the...
That's ham and sausage.
What did I say? No, this is the bacon.
Bacon, yeah.
Yeah, this one's ham and sauce.
Wow, thank you.
Never had a ham one. Let's try it.
Terry? Right on camera in front of you. Chris,
We're at 50
that was really nice of you. It's not cheap. Chris lives in Maryland, 2 hours away. He lives near the Twins.
Wow. Thank you, Chris.
That was really nice. It's hot still. Wow, check your front
Especially
door.
since it came all the way up from Maryland.
Oh. That was very nice of you, sir. Are you all having fun? We're up to 176 things. We have 16 items left. We have 3 power supplies. I'm going to retest these before we ship them. They're screw terminal. I'll make sure they work fully before I ship them. So if one isn't, I'll substitute it with another one. Our policy is we send out new power supplies with every game. We put a new one in every game we sell.
Oh, sorry.
And
Look at that. Parmesan.
Phil, why on earth do you need screw power supplies? I'll sell them to you, but start the countdown anyway. So 3 power supplies for 60. And does anybody want to pay more? And as I said, we'll retest them and make sure they're good. But we have 7 seconds left. I hope you're all having fun. I'm going to have a piece of that ham pizza next. So. But you sit and finish. It is sold. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. And once again, if you're interested in an Atari stool, email me, and I need your zip code. Thank you, sir. Once I have Mr. Zip Code, I can calculate the cost. Uh-oh, this one's rupee.
Let me grab it back.
I'll fold it. Good.
You have to fold it.
Needed a fold. Okay. We now have something odd. I've never offered Bali Displays before. Kurt said, we got to get rid of these. So what we did, Kurt got 30 displays. They'll work in any Bali Stern pinball machine from 1977 to 81. In 81, Bali transitioned to 7-digit displays, but all their credit windows were 6-digit. Some of them still have our sticker on the back, meaning we reheated them and they worked at one point. We're in a game. Most of the glasses in here are dead. Okay? Some work. There's a bunch of them. But we want to just dump all 30 for one flat charge. We've even written on the front of them. Like this one says burned, all digits burned, meaning bloated. There's also, in addition to the 30 complete units, there's 2 boards where you could suck transistors or parts off. Terry, will you start the countdown? Looks like Todd, Retro Gaming with Hopper. Yeah, that's Todd. It's the high bidder at 100. I know he refurbishes a lot of these. It's a treasure trove of parts, so it's basically $3.25 each. Cuda Sales has jumped in at 105. And Grizzly Rig is at 110. We weren't sure if these would be a hit. It looks like they're a big hit. Yes, the retirement is 100. Dirk, thank you very much. Oh, Dirk, you just got gave you Ferry $5.
Thank you, Dirk.
I will give that to my Terracans. You know, Terry is a 2nd grade teacher, my little girl, and she loves her little ones. Full-time teacher. A lot of kids, first year out of college, are student teachers or substitutes, or they don't have a full class. Terry got her own class, and she loves her little ones, don't you, Terry?
So much.
Are you Miss Terry or Miss Tucky?
Tucky.
Terry would like to be called Miss Terry, but the principal says no, it has to be Miss Tucky.
No, I could call him however.
Oh, I thought.
But it's more professional, I think.
Oh, I thought she insisted.
Nope.
Oh, I thought they said the principal did. You told me that. You did. But anyway. So, our next item. Thank you for the buy. Let me see. Okay, the next item is the 10. Oh, no, the 30 were bought by Grizzly Rig. Thank you very much. Our next item is 10 displays that actually work. It's item 22. There we are. Now, these work. All of them, all the digits, but some or all of them are what we call bloated. Now, bloated is another word for me But in the case of the displays, the first two have little beads on them because when they light up, you can still read the number, but they were on for so many hours and they got bloated. This was probably a credit one. Oh, in this case, I don't think it's bloated. I think one display is blank. I think that's what it was in this. So one of the numbers is out. All right, this one he circled. Okay, he circled one it's bloated and one's locked on. Usually meaning a chip is bad. But that means the glass is running, but there's bloated. This one has the first two segments, first two dishes. Anyway, this is the time again. The closest one to our price wins the package, the whole box. And there's 10. Right? There's 10, right, Terry?
Yep.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, this is the golden opportunity for any of you that do not really think they're going to buy anything tonight, but to put a bid in so you can be part of the game at the end. Now, to win the game at the end, if you haven't bought anything the whole night, you have to be present. So you're going to have to be here at around 9:15 when we finish. It looks like we may finish at 9:15 or sooner because we're really moving along.
Good.
We're at item 22, but who knows? So, Terry, did you already start the countdown? Yes?
Yep. Wah,
So,
wah.
$60, we wanted more money than that. So she's going to start the countdown. So you're getting 10. So it's $60. It means there's $6 each. These are perfect to put in player 3 and 4 of that game you're going to sell at the old auction or something. We have no further bids, Terry. Look at that. All right, do one final time and then we're done. This is the first item that nobody's bought. 10 of these, and nobody has made a purchase. So we'll move on. Yes, I had the Kentucky joke for years. Ooh, same Todd. Z said, Todd never had a son, could name him Kentucky. It would have been another T. It would have been Tommy. It would have
Chris
been...
says happy birthday
To who?
to you.
It's not my birthday. It's October 14th. Chris
Close
is
enough.
trying... close enough? Okay. Well, that is pretty close. Okay. We'll move on. Maybe we'll try this again at the end. Okay. We have 50 brand new arcade video game buttons. Bruce, were you the one that got these? I sent somebody up to get them. He went up and done.
Remember, I wasn't here last week.
Oh, Bruce had the nerve. You know, Bruce works the shows. He actually works for Live Nation, him and Michelle, and they have this really neat job where they have to facilitate the people so they don't, like, wreak havoc. So, what are some of the concerts you've overshadowed?
What, recently?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we just had The Bachelor live last
The
week.
Bachelor Live.
We had Judas Priest.
Judas Priest, okay.
Next week we got Daryl Hall coming in.
And just Daryl?
And Todd Rundgren.
Okay, and Todd. What a great name. Anyway, that's a good job. And Michelle helps, too. She's there, too. Look what we have here. These are brand new. These are old stock. I bought thousands of buttons from Amusement Emporium when they shifted the micro switches. These came on pallets to TNT Amusements about 1988, I figure, because I was already in this building. I got all different colors. Now, there's two size buttons. There's long and there's short. So there's a mixture of both. We have both. We have 15 white that are short. We have 15 green that are long. There's a clear red, so they're translucent. Now, these are stiff, so these are like more like start buttons you'd light, but you could take the C-clamp off and cut a couple lugs off the spring and make them touch if you want to make them easier. So these are the only short. Oh, no. And then lastly, there's long black. So there's how many? 10 long black. So 10 short red, 10 long black, 10 long green, and 10 short pearl white. These are like, they're not pure white. It's like a cream. It's really nice. Our high bid of 80 for the 50 buttons? Yes, 50. Start the countdown. The cheapest you'll find these buttons are $199 in their repros. These are nice original ones. And we made sure they all push. And they're all new. They're brand new. Best cam. Oh, good. Where did that come from? The best cams. Hot girls and boys. No. But can you?
I got it. I'm doing it.
I know you are, but can you delete the?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, thank you. My creeps. Anyway, good. We have a buyer at. Did we sell the buttons?
Yep.
Okay. Who was the buyer, Tara?
Some guy.
Thanks.
Like they all are.
No, they're not. We have ladies watching. We are up to 184 now. I was sort of hoping to meet the bestcams.com fun or whatever, but I guess we won't. We are up to 2 Mortal Kombat 2s. And where are they? Here they are. All right, here's the deal. There's 2 of these. They're unmolested. However, one is fully complete, but I don't remember what it does, but it doesn't do much. Red lights come on. And usually after a moment. Oh, is this the one that... Yes, this one starts like this. And yeah, you just leave it like that because I believe it suddenly restarts. I see some bad ROMs. We did not change any of these. See, look, this whole corner. See, that's what happens. So, not all of them, but then it comes up with. Does it? Let me see if I hit the buttons. Does it clear?
Yeah, it starts.
Oh, okay, it starts. But here, yeah. See, then it resets. Okay, there's issues. So that's board number 1. Board number 2. Here's the problem with this thing. It's got the daughter board, and some of the little pins are bent. So we never even tried to straighten the pins out because the board itself is missing that goofy square chip. That little square chip is missing. Everything else is on the board. So it even comes with dust built right in.
Dust.
It's original dust.
Anybody else would make you pay extra for it, but we're just throwing it in as part of the deal.
Thank you. So Alex is the high bidder at 130. So you're getting one board that definitely does not work because it's missing the square chip, and you're going to have to fix these bent. There's only 1, 2. There's only 2 bent on one side, and on the other side there's only 2. Oh, there's only 2 bent pins. Okay, but we're not straightening them. There it is. Start the countdown, Terry. So 2 boards. Alex is a very good buyer of ours. He's in Canada. And Alex is still the high bidder. There's 10 seconds left. Now remember, wait until we send everything in. Miles, I must have left my mask at home. Alex, you're the winner. Guess what? Miles, 2 masks, brand new TNT masks, are going to be in our giveaway. That's part of our wonderful giveaway of garbage at the very end. So, Miles, if you make a bid at some point, you may qualify. We are up to a really odd thing. I actually never knew this existed. I plugged it in, and I said, what the hell's going on? How do you make a Tetris board vertical? Tetris board vertical. It's a JAMA. The darn thing's vertical. It's factory, because the chips are all original. I've never in my life seen one. It's designed to convert like a Pac-Man cocktail. It's a cocktail table board. But you could plug it into any vertical JAMA game and play one player on one side of the telescreen, because the screen is reversed. It's so neat. So look at this screen. Boy, see, that board loads instantly. There's like nothing on this board. Now, see, it looks great. The screen is reversed, obviously, but watch when it goes into gameplay, because I'm going to wait. See, look. Opposite sides. Isn't that neat? So, consequently, if you play two-player, I'll turn the volume up too. If you play two-player, we have to start it. So there, you can see me moving. Isn't that neat? It's so odd. Paul says he likes it that it's upside down. It makes him happy. What a great game this is. The countdown is down to 6 seconds, and Mario is the high bidder. And you just bought this, young man, $205 for a really rare board. Original. So if you're collecting boards, but you know, this is kind of neat, because if you had a JAMA like Sky Shark, you could plug this in and play one player on your Sky Shark. I think it's pretty nice. What do you think, Terrikins?
Yeah.
What do you think, my Bruce?
Buy it
It's
now.
neat.
Good.
Buy it now's next.
This is a buy it now. We found this board. Actually, I had some visitors, Scott Caldwell, who came up with this wonderful list of. No. This isn't Scott's. It's Zoor. Now, where the heck is the Zoor? Here it is. The Scott Caldwell story is coming soon. So, now I can't show this. Can you center the screen? Because we can't plug this in. This is a Zoor. It's a Data East board, but it suspiciously looks like a Burger Time. Okay? It's the same pinouts as a Burger Time, so I can't test it. It appears to have a chip missing, but I looked on other people's boards that are for sale, and that chip is not there. I have no idea whether it works. However, it is unmolested, which can be a good thing.
Right now?
Well, I wasn't quite ready. Was this a buy it now? So basically, I've priced this at a price below, I think far below, the nearest price that somebody wanted to sell one for. And Terry, what is that price for an untested Zoor? I have no idea whether it works. We have 19 seconds. Is there any interest? Terry, I thought it's the same pinout. Yes. PCB Junkie has confirmed it. I do need one. Doesn't look like there's any interest. Nobody wants my stupid Zoor. Do you want to try it one more time, Terry? Would that do? Did that help? No, it didn't. We have 173 watching, so we lost a few people. They must be bored. All right, Terry, there seems to be zero interest in my Zoor. So I'll tell you what. Change the price to $75. Surely 75 somebody wants it. As soon as you're ready, then hit turn it on the buy it now. Does anybody want to buy my beautiful Zor board for $75? Terracins? There it is. Oh, God, nobody. Oh, okay, here we did. Krontic has purchased it. Thank you. No, Zor is actually fun. I actually vended it in the day. And we made money with Zor. We didn't make a lot, but we made some money. I'm getting a pile of boards here now. We are up to E-SWAT. Now, this E-SWAT works. Sound and picture. However, I won't be able to stack anymore over here. I don't know if you could carry it in. But here, we have an E-SWAT. It works, but it doesn't start. And I'm using the adapter board. I think that's it. Wait a minute. Let me center it. Yep, that's it. Hold on. Well, I think I have the volume up. So here it is. Let me turn the brightness down here. There we are. Okay. Now, so now it's in the attract mode. So you can hear the volume is up there. So if I put credits on it, but the darn thing doesn't start. Oh crap! Oh crap! It's starting now. Okay, so it's starting now. So, okay. So, Terry, can you change and say it starts? That's something, so it does work. Crap. Well, it didn't start yesterday. We sat there and pounded the buttons and nothing happened. So, you want to cut over the picture a little bit? We have a high bid of $65 for a working board. We got 15 seconds to go. E-SWAT, sound and picture. So I don't understand why. You know, boards can do this. They work and then they don't. But anyway, it is working. So Acid Rain is now the high bidder for a Sega. This is their System 16. Kids go nuts for 16. E-SWAT is a funny game. Yes, the Harvard Yard has noticed my fancy shirt because I went to church. It came right here. We were so busy. We were having record sales. J.W. Williams. It's a... I should get rid of this. We have plans. But right now, I can't do anything because we got to get all these games out. All right, we have 17 seconds. I think... wait a minute. Turn this down. Here we are. Okay. There we are. So we have a high bid of Acid Rain, $140 for a working E-SWAT. That suddenly is working. So, and looks like Acid, you are the winner, young man. I appreciate it, sir. Good. Now, the next board, we bought, Kurt found this in the same box. It's a Shinobi, but there's no sound, but it does play. Now, let's see if there's sound today. Okay, let's see. Oh, I heard amplifier. Ooh, I heard the amplifier sound. Well, let's see. Wouldn't that be funny if it worked? No, it doesn't. So there's no sound. So there's no sound on this. Let me adjust the picture. But it does work. Excuse me. I didn't mean to cough in all your ears. Sorry about that. So, Yes, a very good buy because TNT is loaded with great buys. We've been on the air for an hour and 50 minutes, but we did start about 8 minutes early. You can zoom back out. It looks like JW is going to be the buyer of this Shinobi board, and you are. Thank you, sir. Somebody said it's an easy fix. One of the sound chip has a, what did they call it, a suicide battery or something? I don't know. But who knows? But anyway, we're moving on. We are now, that's the page we finished. We are now on our last page. We've done 3 out of 4 pages, and it's not even 2 hours. The next one are 2. I thought I added a third, but no, it's just 2 boards. We have 2 JAMA boards. And they don't work. I was going to add a third one. Wait a minute. I had another board. I'm going to add a third one to this mess. I told Kurt. No, I actually.
We got plenty of boards.
We do. But I had a really good one. It's a weight board. It's an Arkanoid board that doesn't work. Do you see a weight board over there? Curdy had the board. Crap. Okay, well. Crap. I don't see it either. I just thought it would be nice to have a third board in this mess. Let me see what this one is. So I can see that's clearly missing a chip. Just to sweeten the deal. I mean, isn't it fun when you can add another board? Now look, this one looks complete. This may even work, so but I think this is a board that nobody really wants. But we'll add this. Yeah, just for fun. Here it is. It's a Tato board. So I'm going to show you what they're doing so you can see. And I'm going to throw in a third board. Terry, can you add 3 boards? I'm going to try the third one first. And then I'll know for sure. I believe this is a golf game. Oh, no, here it comes. Where's the volume? Here it is. Yes, Big Event Golf. Big Event Golf. Well, I don't hear any sound, though. All right, let me make sure. I found the volume pot. I can hear the volume going up and down. There's no sound. Okay? So it'll be 3 boards, Terry. If you can type. Thank you. So Big Event Golf, it works, but there's no sound. Okay. So that's board 1. And you heard the blip from the sound, so I don't know why there's no sound. But that's board 1. Board 2 is a really fun game. It's a gun game by the people who made Police Trainer. This is the next game called Sharpshooter. And it was marked good. And when Kurt tested it, it did this. Now we're going to let it wait just to make sure. So this is a Sharpshooter. Big Event Golf. Well, you can see. Dead. And I'm turning the brightness down. So, nothing. Really weird why that would be dead. Because it was marked working. So we scratched off the working part. And then lastly is a well, wait a minute. This said it didn't work.
Surprise.
Well, it hasn't. What does it say?
I can't read it.
You know what? The battery is dead. What?
Seems to be frozen, whatever it is.
Yeah, but I think it says. Here, let me just read what it says. Yeah, it's exit. Wait a minute.
Maybe that's why he said it didn't work.
Trackball to move up. Nothing had. So, Golden Tee 3D. So there it is. It does power up. So there's 2 boards that power up. This one you heard sound. I'm telling you, it was dead yesterday. Now it's working. But there's a battery on this thing. Someplace. There it is. Battery's on the back. So maybe if that's changed, you roll it with a trackball, it'll work. So anyway, 3 boards, $95, and it looks like Chronetic is getting it. Thank you, Chronetic. Appreciate it. So 3 boards and 2 actually power up, which is nice. Good. All right, now we are up to Millipede. Top marquee. Where did Curdy put that? I don't see it. I don't see it, Terry.
Number 30.
Yeah, I know, but it's not on the rack here. Crap. All right, let me look in another spot. Because he put the Marble Madness over here. It's big, too. It's glass. It's the top of a Millipede arcade game, so it's curved. I'll bring him later. As we wander around, see, they were double checking everything to make sure it was on the rack. I don't see it. Did you find it? He found it. Thank you, young man. Since I walked right by the pizza, we will wash it off before we ship it. Kurt found this upstairs. It's actually been upstairs. We actually showed you on our last live video. Saturday night, we went upstairs. Real glass. This fits in the top and mounts. However, you could put a bulb in front, put it on your shelf. You could lay it flat like that and light it. You could prop it up, whatever you want to do, or you could put it on your game. But there it is. We will ship it safe, and I will clean it. Okay, I promise. We've been beside ourselves shipping stuff out. And we have Wyatt as the high bid at 95. So it's interesting. Kurt said, should we try to sell that? And I said, I don't know if we're ever going to use it.
Watch, next week you'll have a need for it.
Because it's a full mounting wood. And it snaps in. You can buy a new overlay if you wanted to. Wyatt, you're the winner. No. Oh, somebody sniped him. Jeff jumped in at 125. Sniped him. If you have a Millipede missing the top or the glass is broken, this is perfect. Terry, best cams, hot girls.
I'm trying.
Okay. Hey, there's Yodi's. Yeti's Arcade and Casino. Greetings. It is sold. Jeff, thank you. Appreciate it, young man. I do appreciate it. And we will move into the next one. We lost Robbie. not Brother Rob, but I called him Bald Rob, or Robbie. He started working for me in '82. He left in 2004. So he worked for me 22 years. He went to another job. And then when COVID hit, they dumped him at that job. And he came back to me about two and a half years ago. He's been here, since. He was the one that boxed all the stuff up from the best offer sales. And he did a lot of side art, taking the old artwork off, preparing the cabinets, control panel overlays. He also assisted the girls in the kitchen cleaning the parties. He was a wonderful guy. And we've been selling for all the shows his pinball keychain collection. Now, the last one we sold was $100, and I gave all the money to Debbie. And this is it. This is the final stuff, and I think some of the neatest stuff, some stuff we never had before. Debbie will get all the money. We are going to do a fundraiser for her because, unfortunately, Robbie, he was 73 going on 74, but he was as strong as an ox, and he was very athletic, and he died bowling. What he did left, he was a champion bowler. He actually bowled professionally for 5 years, bowled a lot of 300s. He was in great shape, and he died picking up the bowling ball on his league night, Thursday night. He left here. We said goodbye. He left here at 3 o'clock, and by 7 o'clock he was gone. He was not dead. The brain aneurysm put him into a coma, and he never pulled out of it. So 2 weeks later, they pulled the plug. Robbie is, as a matter of fact, today, we ordered an urn, and we're all dividing his ashes, and we'll have an urn inside the building with his ashes on his workbench. All the guys wanted him here, so we're going to have Robbie back. So anyway, we're going to give all the money on this. Oh my gosh, Chuck. Chuck has put 300 up. He bought the last one for 100. Congo keychain. Can you zoom in a little, please? These are really nice. The first one says Pit Droid, official pinball. I just don't know what that is. Isn't that something? But the next one is Congo, Phantom of the Opera. Isn't that nice? The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. And here's a nice one, Big Guns. A Robocop. A Popeye. Creature from the Black Lagoon. By the way, the Popeye and Creature, these round ones, these were printed in the speaker holes of the plastics for the speaker, and then they punch them out and make them keychains. Isn't that neat? So they didn't waste any plastic that way. Addams Family, The Getaway, Bram Stoker's Dracula, a big one. This couldn't have been a speaker hole. I don't know where that was, unless it was a big speaker hole. Diner, Waterworld, Barry Osler's best game of all time, Pinbot, and finally, Star Trek Next Generation. So there they are. Chuck is the high bidder. That's very kind of you, Chuck. Debbie will get all the money, and we'll start the countdown. We will be doing a Kickstarter for Robbie at some point because Debbie doesn't have a job, and she's almost 70, and he lived in an apartment, and he didn't have any savings. It's really sad. Chuck, thank you very much. Debbie will be thrilled. So, see, I didn't have Robbie for years. We actually have a pension plan, but see, Robbie came back and didn't want to work full time, and he was here and helped us do stuff. But he was 74. So We are now up to the Marble Madness control panel. It has some issues, but I'm going to show it to you. Actually, Terry, I want you to drop the reserve to 250 because I'll tell you why. Trackball they're present. The cone buttons are present. The control panel is unbent and undamaged, but it is missing the harness. There's the control panel. Okay. On the back, it has two of the optic boards on one and one on the other, but the housing that holds the optics is broken on both. So you're going to have to do some stuff on this. So this is not a plug and play. However, you're off to a good start because it is the original control panel. It does have 3 of the 4 optic boards. As a matter of fact, I can give you a 4th one. We have these optic boards. So if somebody buys it, but I don't have the harness, I don't know what happened to it. But Barry has started the countdown. If you had known Robbie, he's a wonderful, wonderful man. Tapes from the crypt. Tapes. I don't know who you are. What games? Hammer has raised the bid to $175. If you raise your price a little bit, the countdown will continue. But it doesn't seem to have any interest. We'll do it one last time, Terry. Let's see. Any parts for High Roller Casino? No, I don't. PCB Junkie said Everett made a nest out of the harness, probably. I don't know. The harness wasn't with it. So, all right, no interest in that. I didn't think so, but I left it up anyway. It was worth a shot. We'll try it one more time toward the end. Okay, the next item. Now we're up to Scott Caldwell, who came and paid us a visit. And he bought some stuff from me. He came with 2 other men, and God, they right out of my head. But they bought the Star Wars Pod Racer. Remember that big thing that we had? And I bought it working and got here, it didn't work. So I made them a deal they couldn't say no to because I wanted it out. I didn't want to take it to the warehouse. And we loaded it on their truck. They're doing a game run. I sold them some boards for cash, and then they joined our sale tonight. They're watching now. They said they're going to do an honest bid and try to buy one of these because we have no idea what this is worth. This is a spot on, and Scott found it. They went upstairs, clean as a whistle. I mean, it's shiny. Look at the silver. Liberator. There is nothing missing from it. It is in perfect order. It is super clean. Bruce, zoom in on this baby. It is gorgeous. And I'm surprised. And, of course, the crystal is intact. She is lying over. So Atari learned their lesson. And they see the back of it super clean. We have no way of knowing that it works. There's Crystal. She's there, very happy. But honest to God, the chances are excellent. This came from the same place I had all those major Havocs from that worked, that we sold earlier this year. Actually, no, 2 or 3 years ago. We're best offer 50. 50. More than anybody else in the world. Nobody's run 50 of these, have they?
Maybe not successful ones like you.
Well, some of them are very good and others aren't. But look, Nathan said my wife made me buy those records. Wasn't expecting that, but excited for the Atari Stool. Long live TNT. Thank you very much. Liberator is an oddball. There's only 700. I doubt these boards exist anywhere, and it is a great deal. Brian Lucas is the high bidder. The countdown has started. I did sell him another board, a Bali board. He offered me $600 for it. It's a Bali MCR system. Very rare game, and we had no way to test it, but we were pretty sure it worked because it was never taken off the harness, and he took that. But we figured we'd put these up for bid. God, what was the game he bought? Very few exist. A MCR system game, but he did take that because I said, well, 600 I'll do, and he did it. Brian, you're the high bidder, and guess what, young man? You bought it, $5.25. Thank you, sir. Next up is Tunnel Hunt. He also found this. Darn it, I meant to put the clip up. There was such a funny video of okay, good. Oh, thank you, Terry. Terry made my screen bigger. Jason Kopp, who has Arcade Jason, go to his channel, okay? He's a really nice guy. He's a big man. Not fat either. He's big. And he had a tunnel hunt in the beginning of his video. Just do a search. You go to, by the way, you go on anybody's channel, and at the top row, it tells videos, all these different things. If you hit the arrow, it'll slide over, and there's more stuff. You can do a search on anyone's channel with has an hourglass, and search one word or two words, and see what videos they did of that. So you can do that on my channel. So if you wanted to see, let's say, Pinbot, you go right to my channel on YouTube, and then find the hourglass, the magnifying glass, actually, not the hourglass, magnifying glass. And it's in the top row of different things it says. It says playlists, videos, or whatever. But it's hidden. But you find it and type it in. On Arcade Jason, type in Tunnel Hunt. And the first 40 seconds of that video is a riot. He tries to fit into a tunnel hunt. Tunnel Hunt was an immersion game. And I had two brand new in the box ones. Okay, brand new. And I told Scott I paid $400 for. I didn't. I paid $200 a piece for them, brand new, and we sold them for $400 each. Oh God, brand like new. They're out there someplace in somebody's house. I did try to reach them by phone, and the numbers were disconnected because we're talking about selling them in the beginning of TNT Amusements here at this shop. That would have been like in 85, 86, 87, so they're gone. But anyway, we have 175 offered by KC Chief. The board is super clean. It is unmolested. There's nothing missing. And I did see the crystal, but I'm trying to find her now. Where are you hiding? Oh, she's in the corner. So Crystal's laying down too. So I can't guarantee it works. So this is as is, just like the other one. But there's a really great chance it does. There was no notes written on the board, and the board is nice and clean. So the countdown has started. Leon is the top bidder at $200. Does anybody want this? KC Chief does. He's going to go $225. Oh, yes, you're watching. Scribble Wizard says he's watching my Liberator cabinet. The June 2013. That's one. We had one in our warehouse. I got to tell you that story. So, KC Chief, you're the winner. My big sale. Remember I told you earlier about the big $40,000 one? And that he ordered all these oddball games I've had on my list forever, and no one bid on them. No one wanted them. And this guy came in. He had gotten settlement because his garage had burned down or something. And he ordered all these games that no one wanted, including Discs of Tron Environmental that he paid $4,000 for, $4,200. And it took us forever to finish it. He got all these other games first. We actually drove him to it was Arkansas. We did a big delivery in our truck and got all these games to him. that was quite something. But that was the Liberator in 2013. Look at that. Thanks for looking that up for me. That was really neat. Yes, I would agree, Z, that it is the best looking one on the planet. Now, we also have, just so you know, another video of a game we sold that was a Liberator and was converted to roller disco, I think it was, or something like that. But a lot of the original parts were still in it. And the guy who bought it, a young lady, I think, they were going to convert it back to a Liberator. So it's kind of neat. Well, guess what? We have item 35. It is only 9:08, but we're going to do the last item of the night, and then we're going to try and sell the displays. I think the Marble Madness there was no interest in.
Well, if we throw that cabinet in.
Go through it. No. I'll put the Marble Madness up on.
Oh, okay. Yep, I
And-
just erased it.
Did somebody bid
Yeah,
too much?
It must have went on to the next one, so we clicked onto the next item, but I just erased both of them. So I saw you had 200 and then 250, but
Oh.
they're gone now.
Oh, on the Space Invaders? Oh, good. Okay. There is a slight delay, but nothing like the
Yeah,
Facebook
Casey-
nightmare.
Yeah, Casey Chief got it within the 20 seconds.
Oh, that was almost a minute delay or so.
Yeah, that's why we're not
Yeah,
on
'cause the
Facebook.
timer
This is a
ran out
program
in, 20
that Princess Jillian wrote for us during COVID, and it works
we
great, and she
probably
has it
do
available for sale
our,
at a very reasonable price, and she offers some support. We've had zero trouble since, so it's really nice.
right now.
We're
sorry.
up to the last item of the night. Oops.
Perfect. Thank you
Don't
so much.
break it.
I have no plans. This came out of a Space Invaders. We took it apart and painted the bracket, okay, black, okay. We put a brand new black light blue bulb in. That's actually a black light, but when it's off, it looks white. But the bulb says on it black light, and this special bulb lights up and makes anything that's black light lightable glow. So if you have something that's white, it will glow with this too in your room. So this is perfect. It'll sit right on the shelf. We put a brand new ballast in it. So it has a new ballast, a brand new power cord. Okay. Grounded. Brand new bulb, but this is the original color. And we tried a real black light in it, and you couldn't see anything. So that's why the effect works so good in your Space Invaders. Now, when we ship this, we will take this off. It mounts with 3 screws, and then ship this flat. Then the bulb will go into a little paper tube, and then we'll ship it safely. So it'll go out nice and safe. Won't it, Terry? Our current offer is $140 from JBE7, a new buyer. I don't think I've ever seen him bid ever. He may have just joined. And it is, Chuck says it's going to put next to a lava lamp collection. So isn't it nice? So there's the bulb, the new starter, new power cord, and JBE7, you are the winner. Now we are going to go back and try to sell one item. Terry, on those displays, can you drop it by $10 and we'll try it again? There we go. And can you erase it? Is that possible?
Erase all of them?
Yes, erase all of them.
So this is the right price.
Huh?
It's a right price.
It is a right price. But, see, suppose they don't want them now. Oh, no, they won't win them. That's right. No, you don't have to erase them. Okay. No, we'll leave it up. Now, listen, this is your last chance to bid anything. Now, you already know we want more than $65 for it. But this is your last chance. So you can bid anything below that, and then you will have a chance to enter our contest. You can bid 0, because the contest is next. Okay? These are 10 fully working 6-digit displays for Bali or Stern games from 77 through 84. In 81, they went to 7-digit displays, but these were used in the credit windows. So if you need third and fourth players and you don't want to deal with giving them a perfectly good glass, you can add one of these. They're bloated. That means that 1 or 2 minimum of the displays they're exaggerated. They have I guess it's hard to say. They have dots on them, so they're bloated. But you can still read all 6 digits. So they're not the prettiest things in town. Terry, why don't you start the countdown? There's 10 of them. So at $65, that means they're only $6.50 a piece, and I would think they'd be worth at least 10 or 15. But let's see. And I dropped them $10. By me dropping the $10, Terry, does that mean we have a buyer?
No.
Oh, nobody wants my crappy displays.
9.
Now?
9.
Okay, so drop it another 10. Start the countdown. This is it, and then we're done. Okay? And then we'll go on to the final thing of the night. So does anybody want to give any more money? Let me see. Leon has put it up at 85. The question is, was that enough? Do you think it's enough, Terry? We'll know in 2 seconds. It is. That's what we lowered it to. So good. $85. That means they're $8.50 a piece. I'm sure you'll be happy. I'll tell you what, Leon. Because you bid, I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to make it 12. 12 instead of 10. Because you had the courage to bid a couple more. So you're going to get 12. Before we do the drawing, I wanted to show you this. One of my fans makes these. This is a licensed Star Trek miniature, Next Generation. And I thought this was so nice. So it doesn't play, of course, but it is licensed. And if you go back and do our video later, can you zoom in tighter? Oops. If you watch...
No, that's as good as I can get.
That is? Okay. So if you hover your phone over when you watch a repeat of this video, you're drifting. I'll move over. Okay. You will be able to see his full website. He's on Etsy.
Hold it closer for
Okay. And look here. Yes, actually, Bruce. But you'd have to look at your screen.
I know.
Okay. So it's very nice. It was very kind of him to give that to me. Okay. Now you have to push the button. He's going to try to focus it in with the autofocus. Try spin. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. No, you know what? It's not going to focus because you zoomed all the way in.
No, we'll zoom all the way out.
Yeah, yeah. Now try the focus. I think it's going to be about the same as the other. It's focusing on me.
There we go.
Good. So there it is. So he makes a bunch of them. Isn't that neat? So it was very kind of him, and I'll keep it on my desk so you'll see this in the future. And it is licensed. It actually has a hologram license sticker on the back. Anyway, our freebie. You have, but you wouldn't do a countdown, would you? I guess this is the time to put a bid in because once again, you have to have. You can have fun too with the bids. DJs at 4,500. Oh, Electroflux 4,600. I'm going to show you all the things you will get free, and you don't even pay for the shipping. This is from Prince's Arcade. These really nice folks. We did a fun video out in Chicago of his place, and he does contests and stuff. And there's a bumper sticker. Come see us. Okay, in Illinois. So that will be it. Now this is extraordinary. This is a signed card by Chris Frenchie. Chris Frenchie, look at this. He has the most beautiful signature on planet Earth. It's in silver chrome. Okay, it's a Batman. He did the art. He drew Catwoman there. Look at that. I mean, is she gorgeous? And it's a signed card by Chris that he said we could give away. Okay. You will also get two of my, this is the new release, brand new COVID masks. So I'm hoping Miles, who insists that we wear COVID masks and stay 6 foot away and squirt sanitizer every time we lift our hands up. Miles, I hope you're bidding. Okay. This is unrelated to arcade games, but somebody gave us the Porsche Specialist. This is one of our buyers, one of our men that sell us games. He bought games from us, and he gave us this T-shirt. It's brand new. It's 2X, the Porsche Specialist. He has a business in Broomall. Okay? And then, here's the really nice thing. The last item that's going to be part of the freebie is I got this because I went to the show, a Pinball Expo 2020 shirt, which was virtual. Do you remember that? My virtual seminar was 1 hour long. You can still watch it on the complete rebuilding of a Bali Cyberball. So we go from one end to the other, show you how to rebuild a Bali game. Soup to nuts, and the stroke switches, the electronics, everything. The thing is still up, so you can still see it. Okay, now we're going to be showing. We're going to do the automatic pickout. Jillian wrote this into the program. I'm going to explain how it works. To win tonight, you have to be here, and I can see you in the chat. If you can't be here in the chat, I want you to call us. Terry, can you put the phone number and verify who you are, and then Terry will make a confirmation. Terry's going to put it in the chat, the phone number. It's the TNT number, 215-953-1188, and then when the automation picks up, you press 0. So she's going to put that in the window. So if one of the people that purchased a game from us wins, and they're not in the chat, then you're good. You're not a problem. You will win it. But if somebody doesn't respond, we'll start the counter again, and we'll go to the next person. All right, transition over, Terry. Now we're going to let this run for a minute. These are all the people that bid tonight, whether they wanted to win or not. So, in other words, you're going to see your name, even though it flashes by, and it's only on the screen for about 1/12 of a second. Your brain can record it. So, I mean, it's going so fast, but it's sort of like a movie film where it's 24 frames a second. So this is about 12 frames a second. And Anthony says he found his TNT shirt, and he'll be buying more merchandise from us. That's great. Stringer Films is here, but can I still call? Of course you can call. Terry will put it on speakerphone, too. Okay. Terry, tell the machine now we're ready for a winner. Oh, God, Chuck. God. Chuck. Oh, my gosh. Amazing.
Hey.
Is that Chuck? No, it's not Chuck. It's Alex?
You can't get into your account.
You may have typed in the wrong name, but anyway. Chuck, you were a winner. Chuck, did you win once before? I don't know if he did. He also bought Robbie's
If-
plastics for
If
300.
you want, make a new
So-
one now, and then I can have your price go up so that it wouldn't,
Oh, did he run out of bidding power?
like he forgot his password,
Oh, okay.
his account thing. But if you make one
Well,
now,
you're supposed to
if
make
you
your
make one now
password
for
something
later on, I
common.
can have,
Oh, now who's calling now?
$1,000
Is that
as
Chuck?
your
Wait,
starting
let me go in the other room. I'll be off screen, but you'll be able to hear because I'll put it on speakerphone. Here we are. It is you, Chuck.
It is me.
You won.
And come on.
It's random, Chuck.
I know.
Thank you so
but
much.
hey,
Thank you.
you know, it is what it is.
You too.
Just happy to be supporting Todd, as always.
Well, you got some nice stuff, and it's a bona fide winner. But
All right, if you say so, Todd, hey, listen, it is what it is.
I don't control it. It's computerized. But good.
Now they're all set.
You'll come
All
up.
right.
You'll come up and visit us this week, and you better bring duck donuts, young man.
You know I'll bring duck donuts, of course, Todd.
No, I need duck
Right.
donuts.
I'll probably be up on Tuesday.
Alrighty, baby. Thanks for the call, Chuck. Bye bye.
Man, thank you.
Into this.
My goodness gracious.
I was gonna say
You can
that
do
still
double.
works.
Isn't
That up, so it's just like affixed onto the
isn't that amazing?
video screen there.
That's what John was
Did you
saying.
all have fun
Cut
tonight?
to it.
Yeah.
It's 9:24. We went through 36 items in less time than ever, didn't we, Terry? Nobody. Yeah, we did sell everything. I wasn't going to put the Marble Madness up again. Nobody wants that. I'll put that up on GreedBay. We have a lot of stuff on eBay. I guess you all know that if you watch our accounts there. So, your assignment. I am working on an edited video, a tribute to Barry Osler. We will do live again next Friday, like we usually do. Maybe during the week we will. Oh, no, Wednesday. We're going to try to do a live video during the day of Joe's Warehouse. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Creepy.
Scary. I do know all the lights on the second floor blew out. So the only way you can see are with lights, but Pat has some spotlights. So we'll bring the spotlights in so we can crawl around in the attic. So that'll be fun, won't it? Yes. Biff mentions the old best offer sales 8 hours. Well, I know other best offer sales are going for 4 and 5 hours. Are you exhausted by the end of it? And you guys got to go do to work tomorrow.
Well, our
So-
first ones were like that.
Yes, the original
Go to, like,
ones.
midnight.
I did have some long ones. The first one, we were really in trouble.
We were doing what, 60 items?
That's when we lost so
Yeah.
much stuff.
For 8
But
hours.
I appreciate all your business. I appreciate
Yeah, I know.
all you voting for me. A lot of people voted for me. They said I was in the top. In other words, nobody else was even close. And Carrie Hardy, bless his heart, he was in second place, and he said it was amazing because he was thrilled just to be on the map. But everybody said it was my time, and that's Carrie Hardy's daughter's little Chloe Ann's bracelet she gave to me. There were 2 other little girls. Watch our Texas festival. I have 2 live, and then 2 that were edited in the camera for better quality. So there's 4 Texas festival videos up. As a matter of fact, I'll put it at the end of this telecast. Thanks again for watching. It's time we go. And remember, Terry, show the slide that says Best 51. Here is the next show. See the question marks? We're going to have 45 items, maybe more, but these are going to be big. We're going to have a few cheap things, but you're going to have to. It's going to be fun. Good Friday of all days, because nobody wants to watch me on Easter. I don't think so. So that's what's coming, guys.
Are you going to dress up in a bunny outfit?
I could have Brother Rob come in his bunny outfit
There you
for
go.
Good Friday. Maybe he will. I don't know if he will or not. We had a lot of fun today. And look at this, 2.5 hours. We've been broadcasting for 2 hours, 35 minutes because we started a few minutes early. We're leaving with 151 viewers. And once again, Thanks for watching, and we have our end credits now, don't we, Terry? Good night.